Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Sun and Neptune in 7th house. Having the Sun and Neptune in the 7th house of your natal chart can bring a mix of influences to your relationships and partnerships. The 7th house in astrology is associated with one-on-one relationships, marriage, partnerships, and how you interact with others on a close, personal level. Let's break down the placement of the Sun and Neptune in the 7th house. 1. Sun in the 7th house *. The Sun represents your core self, ego, identity, and vitality. When placed in the 7th house, which is traditionally associated with partnerships, you tend to project these qualities onto your relationships. This can indicate that your sense of self is closely tied to how you relate to others. You might feel a strong desire to establish partnerships that are both supportive and meaningful. You might also be attracted to individuals who embody qualities that you personally admire or aspire to possess. Your sense of self-worth could also be linked to how successful your relationships are. 2. Neptune in the 7th house *. Neptune is associated with dreams, illusions, spirituality, and the blending of boundaries. When found in the 7th house, this placement can indicate a romantic and idealistic approach to partnerships. You might tend to see your partners through rose-colored glasses, and there could be a tendency to idealize them. However, this can also bring challenges, as the Neptune influence can blur boundaries and make it hard to see the reality of a situation. Deception or misunderstanding can arise in partnerships if you're not careful. On the positive side, this placement can also indicate a deep sense of empathy and compassion for your partners, making you a supportive and caring presence in their lives. Overall, the Sun and Neptune in the 7th house suggest that relationships are likely to play a significant role in your life and personal development. Your identity and self-expression are closely tied to your partnerships, and you might seek soulful, meaningful connections. However, it's important to be aware of the potential for idealization or confusion in relationships. Being realistic and maintaining healthy boundaries will be important to ensure that your partnerships are balanced and genuine. Additionally, engaging in self-reflection and being aware of your own motivations and desires can help you navigate these influences in a constructive way. As always, remember that astrology is just one tool for self-discovery and should be taken as a guide rather than a definitive prediction. Certainly, let's delve a bit deeper into the implications of having the Sun and Neptune in the 7th house of your natal chart. 1. Idealism and romance *. With Neptune in the 7th house, there's a strong inclination towards romanticism and a desire for deep, soulful connections in your partnerships. You might have an almost fairy tale vision of what relationships should be like. This can lead you to seek out partners who embody your ideals and aspirations. However, it's important to balance this idealism with a realistic understanding of human imperfections. While dreaming of the perfect partnership is wonderful, it's also crucial to accept the real nature of your partners and relationships. 2. Empathy and compassion *. Neptune's influence can bestow you with a heightened sense of empathy and compassion for others. You're likely to be attuned to the emotional needs of your partners and may find it natural to offer support and understanding. This sensitivity can be a wonderful asset in building deep and meaningful connections. However, there's also a risk of becoming overly absorbed in your partner's emotions and losing sight of your own boundaries and needs. It's essential to maintain a healthy sense of self while being compassionate. 3. Boundary blurring *. The Neptune energy in the 7th house can sometimes lead to challenges with boundaries. You might struggle to distinguish where you end and your partner begins, leading to potential confusion and a loss of individual identity. It's important to foster a healthy sense of self and maintain your autonomy while still nurturing the connection. Boundaries are crucial for maintaining balanced and respectful partnerships. 4. Illusions and deceptions *. While Neptune's influence can bring beautiful qualities to relationships, it can also bring a sense of illusion and deception. You might perceive your partners or relationships in a way that's not entirely accurate, or you might attract individuals who aren't being entirely truthful. It's important to develop discernment and a clear understanding of the reality of your partnerships. Trust your intuition, but also be willing to see things objectively. 5. Creativity and artistic connections *. The Sun's presence in the 7th house adds a touch of self-expression and creativity to your partnerships. You may seek partners who appreciate and support your artistic endeavors or share similar creative interests. Collaborative projects could be a source of joy and connection for you. This could extend to business partnerships where creativity and innovation play a significant role. In conclusion, having the Sun and Neptune in the 7th house indicates a strong emphasis on relationships, partnerships, and the merging of energies with others. While this placement brings potential for deep emotional connections and a romantic outlook, it's essential to strike a balance between idealism and realism. Maintaining your sense of self, setting healthy boundaries, and practicing discernment will be key factors in navigating the complexities of partnerships while embracing the positive qualities these placements offer. Of course, let's continue exploring the nuances of having the Sun and Neptune in the 7th house. 6. Spiritual and mystical partnerships *. With Neptune's influence, your relationships may have a spiritual or mystical dimension. You might be drawn to partners who share your interest in spirituality, metaphysics, or alternative ways of thinking. These connections can provide a sense of deep spiritual bonding and a shared journey of growth. However, it's important to ensure that your spiritual ideals don't lead to unrealistic expectations in your partnerships. 7. Vulnerability and transparency *. Neptune's presence in the 7th house can encourage an atmosphere of vulnerability and transparency in your relationships. You might be open to revealing your innermost thoughts and emotions to your partners, creating an environment of trust and intimacy. This willingness to be genuine can foster deeper connections, but it's also crucial to ensure that your vulnerability is reciprocated and respected. 8. Evolving partnerships *. The influence of Neptune suggests that your partnerships might go through periods of change and evolution. This could involve shifts in dynamics, roles, or even the purpose of the relationship. Being adaptable and open to these changes is important for the growth and development of your partnerships. Just as Neptune represents the ever-changing sea, your partnerships may have ebbs and flows that require flexibility. 9. Creativity and healing in relationships *. Both the Sun and Neptune have creative and healing qualities, and their presence in the 7th house can infuse your partnerships with these energies. You might find that your relationships offer opportunities for creative collaboration, artistic expression, or even a form of emotional healing. You could help your partners see the beauty in themselves and encourage their personal growth. 10. Unconditional love and acceptance *. Neptune's influence can bring a sense of unconditional love and acceptance to your partnerships. You may be willing to overlook flaws and imperfections in your partners and focus on their higher qualities. While this can create a harmonious and loving atmosphere, it's important to strike a balance between offering unconditional support and maintaining your own well-being. 11. Balancing realism and idealism *. One of the main challenges with this placement is finding the balance between Neptune's idealism and the Sun's drive for authenticity and individuality. Strive to maintain a clear sense of self while also embracing the beauty of connection and partnership. Use your intuition to navigate relationships, but also rely on logic and practicality to ensure that your ideals are grounded in reality. 12. Relationship as a mirror *. With these placements, your partnerships may serve as mirrors that reflect back aspects of your own personality, desires, and emotions. This can lead to profound self-discovery through your interactions with others. Pay attention to the patterns that arise in your relationships and consider what they might reveal about your own inner world. In summary, the Sun and Neptune in the 7th house bring a unique blend of idealism, compassion, creativity, and spirituality to your partnerships. Navigating these influences requires a combination of self-awareness, healthy boundaries, and a willingness to embrace both the beauty and challenges that come with deep connections. Remember that every individual's natal chart is unique, so these general descriptions provide a foundation for exploration rather than definitive predictions.